the last 2 days been like, dealing with your ankle and getting it ready to play?
I've been bored. But I'm glad that they recovered and healed in a good way. And I was able to come back out here and rejoin with the team.
It looked pretty scary initially, but walked out of the locker room without a booster or anything. Did you know pretty quickly that it was going to be okay?
Yeah, just initial reaction, you see me make live and twisted a handful of times, and you heard something pop, so it was painful and kind of like a shock factor. But once I got up and was able to put weight on it and walked out off the court, I didn't think it would be too long to last.
How did it feel tonight? I mean, it seemed okay, flirting with the triple-double.
Yeah, just always, I guess, a mental part of coming back, when you just kind of injure something. It felt fine for the most part. But as I keep playing, I think it'll feel better. That's part of it, right? Nobody in this locker room feels 100%. It's part of what we do. Everybody's dealing with something. So, find opportunity to fight through it.
Just what are the goals in the last 8 games? I mean, besides rest and remaining healthy, what do you guys want to do?
Continue playing great basketball.
Yeah.
I think we've done that over the last couple of weeks. Get everybody feeling in a good rhythm, and essentially get ready for war.
How much have you been enjoying watching the Duke playoff runs on both sides?
It's been great. The men's team just got their spot in the Final Four. I think the women's team plays tomorrow. So looking forward to hopefully having both teams in the program, make it to the Final Four.
How nice is it to have a guy like Luke Cornett with Kristaps doing foul trouble and knowing you have him back there?
Yeah, big shout out to Luke. Somebody I built a great connection with out there on the court. He makes my job a lot easier out there. Just a very smart basketball player. Always knows where to be. Has a great feel for the game. Can defend. Makes the right pass. Finish at the rim. Lob threat. So it's just a great feeling for our team when our big fella is in foul trouble and Luke can come in and we can keep it rolling. He can play at a really high level.
Just how critical is it for Drew just to be dropping that 3 ball and just kind of getting back to himself? How critical is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's super important. Like I said, you want everybody feeling in a good rhythm.
Yeah.
On both ends of the floor, you want them feel like they're in shape, hitting shots. Drew's been playing extremely well as of late. And when he's knocking down shots and being aggressive, we're just that much tougher to guard.
How much pride are you taking in this road record? You guys have, if you win out or even just lose one, you set the franchise record for best road record. Is that something you think about?
I didn't know the record or whatever, but I'm just taking pride in being able to win games on the road. I've said it a lot that regardless of whatever your standing is, come playoff time, you want to win the championship, you're going to have to win some games on the road. So get some good practice in now.
It's 2 years in a row now where your guys' standings are mostly locked up in March, but you're still winning most of your games. What's kind of the mindset of knowing that maybe you're not going to necessarily make the number 1 seed, but you still don't want to come out flat any of these games?
Just controlling what we can control. We're not worried about anything else, but besides us playing great basketball every single night, following the game plan and whatever we're trying to attack or achieve that night. We challenging ourselves right now. So the main focus is whatever game is in front of us.
Jayson, the commercial with the little boy who plays you, did you have a choice of like who that was? Did he look like you? Did you look at him and go, yeah, it looked like me when I was a kid? Like, what was that like when you see now like somebody playing Jayson Tatum?
Yeah. I met him. I hung out with him that day. Him and his dad was there. Good people. He looked like me when I was a kid. So that was dope. And commercial came out great.
Thanks, Jayson.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jake.